Imagine going your entire life never seeing your abs. Honestly, think about that. That shit is fucking sad. It's actually so sad. Imagine, imagine not reaching your full potential. If you've never experienced having abs or being relatively lean in your whole life, I feel absolutely sorry for you. And I mean this on a deeper level because you don't understand what life is like when you're extremely lean. Because you get treated so differently from when you're fat to when you're skinny. And that's the honest truth. That's honestly the honest truth. Yeah. And anyone that tells you otherwise, they're fucking stupid. They're wrong. Straight up. When someone's extremely fat, what's the first thing that people perceive of him? He's extremely lazy. Let's just be honest. He's extremely lazy. He probably smells. He probably doesn't take care of himself. He doesn't look like a high value man. That person doesn't look like, they they can back themselves in any situation, you know? Because if you think about it, what are the habits of a fat person? They can't say no. They can't say no to putting a fucking burger inside their mouth. you know? They can't even trust themselves to stick to a diet, to stick to a plan. So how do you expect anyone else to trust you as well? When you are fat, you have no self-respect, straight up, because your body is a fucking temple, and you should treat it well. You should look the best at all times. You should feel confident at all times, and you should want to give your body the best food, the best optimal chance of being successful in this world, which is being fucking lean and healthy. And if you can't do that for yourself, that means you don't fucking respect yourself. And I don't care if fat people are gonna come at me and say I'm wrong. It's 100% true. Straight up, a fat person to me screams no self drive, no purpose, no self respect. Someone that you can't really trust. Someone who doesn't value hard work as well, because there's no harder work than actual training, pushing your body to absolute limits. There's none. But someone who is extremely lean, someone who works out every single day, diets every single day, someone who says no to drinking, no to partying, you know, no to all of those fucking substances, everything, bro. This shows character. It shows this person, can hold himself accountable. This person is disciplined, is consistent. It's a man that you can respect, a man that cares about his own self-respect, cares about his appearance, cares about his integrity, and cares about others as well. Because if you're willing to be the best version of yourself, it doesn't only benefit you, but it benefits the people around you as well. Your partner, your family. You know, someone who's extremely lean gets so much more respect from base value because humans judge each other from base value, from appearance. It might be a pretty harsh thing to do, but we naturally do this. You know, we naturally fucking do it. That's why a guy who was good looking, he was lean, can go up to a girl and she'll instantly like him. But a man who is fat, shy, unconfident, can't do that. Can't do that. She wouldn't even fucking look at him once. And that's the harsh reality of this world, you know? So if you want the best possible chances of winning in this world, then you have to fucking get healthier. You have to get lean, you have to get jacked. You got to stay consistent on your diet. You know what I mean? And that's the best optimal way to actually fucking win. Dead set. There's no other way around it. If you don't, you're going to continue to have this image of yourself as you walk around. People are constantly going to be like, fuck, this guy is, I don't know, disgusting. and that could be fucking, I don't know if that's bad what I just said. I don't really fucking care because I've been both fat and I've been both skinny. And honestly, I would take skinny any fucking day. Any fucking day. people will look at you so much more differently. You know, they actually respect you. They're so much more kind to you. You know, when girls look at you, you know, it's like they actually want to fuck you. They want to get to know you. They're so much friendly. But when you're fucking fat and overweight, they're like, just get away from me, bro. You know, it looks like they want to run away. I'm being dead set. I'm being dead set. But you know, um, and even in business meetings, even in friend groups, you know, your friends won't pick on you. They always respect you. Your family respects you, who you are as a man. They look at you as a leader. At work as well, you know, you secure more business meetings. I've closed more deals now that I'm skinnier, you know, that I'm lean, than I was on my bulk. That's because appearance has a big play in everything, in sales and business and all. You know, so if you want to get to that next level in your life, you need to get fucking skinny, you need to get fucking jacked, you need to get healthy. Yeah. Or else you're gonna fall behind always. So lock the fucking lock the fucking guys. Lock in. I see too many men in their 30s is still extremely fat. They've never seen their abs once in their life. And that's a fucking shame, straight up. Because in your 30s, this is where you come in your prime, and you should be able to fucking punch holes in a wall. You should be able to, you know, run up mountains without tiring out. You know, pick up your kids from school, walk to classroom, and the teacher's like, wow, your dad is extremely fit, you know? And for the people watching this video that are under 30s, you know, 22 to 30 years old, these are the ages where you're going to talk to the most girls, where you're going to make the most connections, you know, start building businesses, small side hustles, start posting online on social media. And wouldn't you want to look the best? Wouldn't you want to have the best possible chance to pick up girls, you know, to look the best on social media? You know? Why the fuck would you live life being average, being fucking fat, you know, hating what you look like? It doesn't make sense to me, honestly. And I want to wish it on anyone. If you need help, you know, lock in with your fitness. I do coach Asian men online to get to their goals, to be the best version of themselves. I have over 200 transformations within my program. You can click the link in the bio to book in your call. You can go on my Instagram if you need more information, or just shoot me a DM. Yeah. So if you like this video, like, follow, subscribe. I'm probably the most uncut, raw Asian motherfucker that you'll see on YouTube. So stay tuned for the journey of me becoming the best fitness coach in Australia.